at her face. She's gone. She's gone. I paid the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone. What went wrong? She's gone. I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone. I paid the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone.
What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Donald Trump has just accomplished the greatest political comeback in American history. In an election where the media, the left-leaning media, has told you and me that Kamala Harris was going to win an inevitable landslide because, you know, anybody that has a problem with Kamala, as far as believing that she is, who believe that she's not qualified for the presidency, somehow we're all misogynist, you know, we're ignorant, we need to be led by our women, you know, we're angry and frustrated. We need to forget about our issues and just do what we're told. I'm not talking about anybody just voting for Trump. I didn't vote for Trump. I'm talking about anybody that had a problem with her. We were the problems. We were garbage, essentially, all of us. Whether we voted for Trump or we voted third party, we were all garbage, according to Joe Biden and their ilk. Right now, they're having temper tantrums. You know what I'm saying? Joy Reid, Juan Williams, all of them having temper tantrums. U.S. Election Atlas, all of them having temper tantrums. You know? So, look, Joe Biden was an albatross around Kamala Harris's neck. If you have a approval rating of only 41%, that's going to be a hill that almost nobody can climb. And, you know, when I was doing my live stream earlier, I was noticing that she was underperforming everywhere. She was underperforming in every single state. In virtually all counties, she was underperforming. And I had a suspicion that this could be the case. Now, look, the polling showed that she was going to win a sizable popular vote victory. Most of the polls had it something like 51-47, 50-48, 52-47. That didn't happen. As a matter of fact, Donald Trump is projected to be, although I think his popular vote majority is going to narrow a bit, but he's projected to be the first Republican to win the popular vote in a presidential race in 20 years. When you look at his share of the popular vote in many states, it's stunning. In New York State, last I checked, he had 44% of the vote. The last time a Republican did that well in New York State was 1988. Last time I checked, he had 37% of the vote in California. A Republican hasn't done that well in 20 years in California. Trump got all up in her walls, all up in her blue walls. Georgia flipped. Pennsylvania flipped. Wisconsin flipped. Based upon the latest trends, Nevada probably is going to flip. I don't know about Arizona. It's pretty close, but hey, considering the trend across the nation, that's probably going to flip. She was a horrible candidate, man. They just threw her out there, pumped her up with media steroids and thought that everybody was just going to just fall in line. And they don't listen to our issues. You know, they didn't talk about the issues many people have with, let's just say certain social issues that they've been conveniently ignoring and just telling people just to vote for her because Trump is so bad. Completely ignored illegal immigration. And one thing, look, I'm going to say this. Trump is a lot of things, right? I think he's a scumbag. But one thing that you can't say about him, you can't call him a phony. He's pretty much what he appears to be. Okay? He's pretty much what he is. He's what he is. Either you like him or you hate him. The days of these politicians, these parties pushing these politicians who are canned and, fake and, saying, just clearly they're saying things that they think the audience want to hear. And today's electorate, whether you want to say they're as intelligent as others in the past, no, from a book sense standpoint, no, they're not as intelligent as past generations as far as being informed, as far as information. But one thing I will say about today's electorate is different. We're a lot more savvy, and we know when we're being conned. We know when somebody's trying to snow us. We got more street smarts is what I'm trying to say. And Kamala Harris just never passed the smell test. She didn't even make it to the primaries in 2020. She was essentially, in my opinion at least, a DEI hire. And I don't like using that term, but that's what she was. She was there to appease the most loyal demographic or the most loyal constituents of the Democratic Party. But that's it. Like, we're going to completely ignore that she had a 28% approval rating before she jumped into the race. We're supposed to completely ignore that she was put on the shelf until July. And Americans didn't know her. I've said this time and time again, Americans did not know her. Americans had a chance to get to know Barack Obama. We saw forever, no matter how we feel about him now, we saw the talent in Barack Obama back in 2007, 2008. This woman was awful. She was a joke. And it's a miracle that she got this close to the presidency, So she almost slept her way to the presidency. Allegedly. But Donald Trump becomes the second president in American history to win a second non-consecutive term. The only other president to do that was Grover Cleveland. And it's pretty remarkable what he did. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you feel about it, this was a substantial victory. And not just his victory. It looks like the Senate is not only going to flip red, but significantly so. There's multiple Democratic senators that are vulnerable. And it's looking like the House is going to stay red. So this is indeed a red wave. Nobody saw this coming. I didn't see it coming. I was a little bit suspicious about the numbers, but nobody saw this coming. And once again, polling was way off when it comes to Donald Trump. There's something the pollsters are missing or choosing to miss, but Kamala, she lost, man. She's gone, y'all. She's gone.
I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone. I paid the devil to replace her. She's gone. And she's gone. When? She's gone. I better learn how to face. She's gone. She's gone.